Today I'm going to do another watercolor painting without pencil drawing. Painting watercolor without pencil is our Enjoying Art members challenge for this September. Come to join us. Let's start from a composition study. So I'm using this very soft Paul Rubens brush, number 4. And let's take a look. I'm going to just use any simple light color. That's good. Think about where you're going to put it. It's a good idea to start with some kind of invisible drawing with your fingers or your hand. Kind of like this would be probably the place. I'm going to come down over here, the hair, the shoulder. Let's see. Maybe the hair coming down over here and the hair on this side. Try to capture your first impressions when you look at this reference. Victoria is a student of mine. Is not just beautiful, also very talented, intelligent. I already did another portrait painting of her using iPad. This will be the face. If something you don't want to keep, that's pretty easy. Just soften it. And when it's still wet, especially, and we're just gone. Okay. Just like eraser, use water. Okay. I'm gonna take a look, one more look. And this is if this is the chin, and this divide the head to two sides. One is the face, one is the hair. So the hair can be a little bit wider, a little bit thicker. I'm gonna let go that little triangle over here. Just make it a little smoother coming down. Okay, now this is the hairline. I'm gonna get a little gray color to think about if this is the chin and relate the chin to the shoulder, almost like this curved line coming over here, like that. So this would be the shoulder. And also from the chin to the shoulder, a little bit longer from the chin to the top of the head. So do some comparison. And this is the edge of the hair, and this is the shoulder coming this way. This is good. Okay, I think this is good. I already know the composition. So I'm going to start painting. I'm going to take the yellow color. I'm going to start in the face area. Get some red color. And especially this color is going to, the mixture is going to have some blue color, so don't need to worry about too much about, oh, is that the red color is clean, because we do need some blue color in it. So some already blue color in here, so they will be fine. So I'm going to paint it into like right in here. So you can paint it in the hair area if you would like. So what I need to care about is the bigger contrast, the bigger area. So right now on the nose, I need to, this the bottom of the nose would be. So what I need to care about is the highlight on the nose. So I'm going to leave this for now. The angle of the nose is about like this. Okay, now coming down on this side of the face. And at this point, you don't want to think it too much, too complicated. And if it's too complicated, we may not be able to actually manage it at this step. And now on the cheek area, I just need to get a little bit more red, a little bit warmer. That's probably a little bit too much. I'm gonna mix into this color. That's good. So I'm gonna put the warm color on the cheek and also here too. And if I need to make it a little bit lighter, I would make it lighter, a little bit later. The nose over here a little bit warm too. And now looking down over here, as some darker color, I'm going to put it in the mouth area and also down over here and going down to to the neck area. So get a little yellow color and get the blue color. Here you go. This is not even dark enough, but for now, put this in for now. So don't need to worry about all the necklace. Those things, we can manage it later. If you worry too much in the process, we lost the feeling of joy and fun, and that is just not. It's a torturing, right? So, one thing at a time, one simple thing at a time. We're gonna let this dry, and then we can come back a little bit later. So for now, I'm gonna working into a little touch the color for the hair. So it's about over here, like this. So be patient where we get there. And that's the hair. Of course, it's not dark enough, but just set a little color and let the color blend in if you need to. Okay, I'm gonna make some darker color. Okay, have a little bit more as the darker. This is pretty dark. Darker color, just for the hair over here. Just think about that's the hair area, and this side, the shoulder, can come all the way over here. This is how long compared to the head. You can compare the forehead coming down this way, and it will be all the way here. Like this. And this. Similar to what you would do for a charcoal drawing. And then it's good. Now I have enough color over here. But I do want to also work into the background. I don't want the background just white. I want to use it to enhance the main object. And I'm going to use my 1-inch flat brush. And let me see. So at this step, you just get the overall color together. And let me see. What color I'm going to give it to? I'm probably going to have a little bit green color feeling. So I'm going to add a little blue color. And a little more yellow color. Here you go. This kind of, but it's not going to be bright. Just a little bit. Let those colors merge together. That's fine. I'm going to merge in a little bit more into the forehead. I'm going to push the color. I'm going to get a little bit brighter. Now at this step, you want to try to see how all the color is going to work together. Like the background, the main objects. So I want to tone down the background color so it's a little bit darker. at this point. So let's see. And I'm gonna add a little bit kind of purple color. I don't want it to look too much like the hair. Okay, that may be a little bit red. Different blue color will create a different feeling of the gray color, which is, you can say, that different feeling of the purple colors. Sometimes a little warmer blue or green tone blue, that create quite a bit of difference. So think about the shoulder will be here. That's good. Now what I want to do, I want to just quickly add a little blue colors. I'm going to come back to this Paul Rubens round brush number 4. I'm going to get a little bit red color here. I want this color to fade into the surrounding color for now. Like this. I want this color a little bit too quick getting dry. A little softer, connect to the hair. And have a little bit red color in here. Screen your eye, get your feeling to see if you want something different. Okay. And also in here, I'm going to put a little bit darker brown color. Okay. Press some blue. If I get a little bit yellow color and a little red, it will become the brown color that I'm looking for. Now I'm gonna just add this color in here. And coming down over here has a little bit more yellow color. Here you go. Like this. Okay, that's good. And in an eye over here, what I all want to see is just one shadow. And this eye, there's one shadow area. Like this. And I think that is good. And under the nose over here, all you want to see is shape. That's good. Okay. It's a good time to take a break. Now the paper already dry. I know what you might be thinking. Now it's so messy. To see how you're going to turn this into a finished painting. I just like the chaotic situation. Now what we're gonna do, I want to start doing the adjustment. Use this 1-inch flat brush, not a small brush. Small brush actually is not gonna do well to soften and arrange the big areas. So let's see. There's the eye area, And this is the nose, and under the nose, that is the mouth. So I need a triangle over here. So this is easy. Now take the color out, and on the chin over here, and right over here, focus on the shape. Not looking for the areas that you don't need to look at right at this moment. Almost like doing a sculpture. You carve out the area and then working into that. That's good. And this is the face area right over here. Now I'm looking at the collarbones over here. Just compare this distance with this distance to see how far it's supposed to be, and make a little lighter area right over here. This is Paul Rubens cold pressed watercolor paper, and is 100% cotton. It's very doable. You can do lots of things with this paper. Like that. You probably see a little bit better now. You see, oh, okay, where you going? Okay, now what I want to do, also over here a little bit softer. What I'm doing now, over here also a little bit softer. So you want to squint your eye. I'm not sure you can imagine that I'm squinting my eye. Don't over lifting, and lift some texture. It's fine. This is good. A little bit softer. That's it. Right over here. Now let's take a look on the top over here. A little bit softer than over here. Okay. You need to have the confidence and everything under your control. Everything will be fine. Okay. Now what I want to do now, I'm gonna come back to use this Paul Rubens number 4. This brush actually comes with the whole set, 4 brushes. I will have the link in the video descriptions. So take a look at it if you like it. It's just really, really good brush. Okay, now what I like to do, and I'm going to start from the forehead. I'm going to take this, you add the Prussian blue into this color, and which is now pretty dark, a little bit red. I'm going to start over here. Take a look. This is the eyebrows. Say I'm going to put the color for the eyebrows over here, and this would be the hair on the forehead, the outside the forehead. Now put the color for the hair on the top over here, and now take a look. This area would be the shadow area. Over here there's the eye. Just put a little color here for now. And if this is the case, this would be the nose, a little nostril inside over here, and this would be the mouth. It's still a little wet, so I'm going to skip the mouth and continue painting down over here. The line, the edge for the chin, and coming down this way should be coming a little bit more. Yeah, like this. And now this the bottom, that's the chin. Okay, I'm going to spread the color into this area. I don't want this coming too much over here. I'm going to remove that. If this area dry and the color won't continue coming in here, so I'm going to remove all the excess wet. So just like that. That's good. Okay, I'm going to continue painting. So on the forehead over here, and have some here coming this way. And make this a little bit softer. Like that. That's good. And I'm gonna set a little bit color to, this is still wet. I'm gonna come back later. And maybe move the shape a little bit softer. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna come to this eye. And before I go there, I think I need to make this area a little bit darker in the whole shape over here. And now I'll come to this side, to this side. Okay, right over here. And this could be a little bit higher. Okay. Just think about that whole shape, bigger shape first. And if you want, now we can set a little bit shape. Maybe suggested this is the eye actually inside over here, right over here. Like that. And we're going to do a lot more. Focus on the big shapes, not the small shape. We just get some idea where the eyes would be. And also I'm going to take this color and now coming into, okay, so this is will be the hair. Like this. This is very good to create soft edges. Okay. Now what I want to do now, I'm going to start shading a little color into the face area. Okay. If you like challenges, put yourself into the situation. Make you feel kind of out of control. And then you see how you're going to fight for it. How you're going to make it to the way you want it. Okay, right over here. Just a little bit shadow side. Okay, add a little bit colors, just a little color from here. A little bit light brown color at this the corner of the mouth. Okay. Now I have this gray color coming down here. That's the shoulder. Now take a look at the shoulder over here with the red-orange color. I'm going to take the red color, add a little yellow color in here. So, some simple suggestions. This. And that's good. A little bit softer over here. Like this. It's good. And the background, it looks fine. But over here, some texture look a little bit too dry. So I'm going to come back to while we're waiting this to be dry. And I want to come here to set a little bit. Make this color like a little bit green color. I think this interesting. So those area looks too dry, it will be no problem. It fixed. That create a little texture on that. Create also some pattern. And on this side, come back with a little bit warmer color like this. And I can soften this texture. You don't need to make everything look smooth. Just keep it like this. Some design element. That looks fine. That's good. And now I'm going to let it dry for a few minutes. The face area now already dry. Now I come into to define that a little bit. And let's see. First, I'm going to clear a little bit on this side, also the nose area. Okay, also on this side. That's good. Now, it looks fine. Let's take a look. And also the side of the nose over here, need to clear a little bit. So I'm going to use a smaller brush because that space is very small. And I'm going to just, that's good. Now this area has been clear. It's ready for my next step. Okay. Now I'm gonna come into give some darker brown color. I'm gonna take this color, the red color, and press some blue. Get some yellow color. A little bit darker. Okay, this is good. Now take a look. If this is the nose right over here, and the mouth would be right over here. Just think about the whole shape. Think about the shape. Okay. Like this. That should be long enough. Like that. Dry the brush. Just remove a little bit over here. I'm going to add just the red color. And then underneath it has Get a little bit more yellow color, make it a little bit more brown color. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna have, there's a shape right over here. Like that. At the corner of the mouth, there's a little shape like this. Now come back to the nose over here, get a little bit red color, and looking for that shape. Take a look. The corner of the nose, showing how high the nose is, like that. And the corner, like that. We can remove some area, make the upper lip a little bit thinner. And take a look at the chin. We'll come back to the chin area later. So we want to get a little bit more yellow color. Make this really look a little bit warmer, like this brown color. That's good. Now connect this and also this color into this shape and connect to here. A little bit red because there's some red color reflected from the shirt. Okay, now coming here like this. That's good. And a little color like this and coming in from the side over here and showing the little transitions. This brush is really good. You just use the side of the brush. You can actually doing the blending. Now I come to the forehead over here, almost the same color. I think we can use the same color but a little bit more blue. And between this, between the two eyes, you have a little bit soft shadow. And over here, we can connect that. Now on the forehead, we need some red color. Let's see. And leave that a little bit light over here, like that. And the nose over here, we can do that. We can do a little bit later. Okay, that's good. Let's soften this area. Now add a little red color on the chin, this side. Tone it down a little bit. And over here have some transition we need to clear a little bit later. Now we can do that later. Now I come down to the neck. Okay, let's take a look. We can add a little bit darker color, not more red. Get a little bit yellow. That's good. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna have this color connect to that. We still need to make a little bit more definitions between the face to the neck, but we can do that later. Okay, coming down here. All right, now come to the hair over here. Make it a little bit darker. A bit more blue. Okay, now take a look. A little bit softer by using the middle up there. Just use the middle of the brush. Like that. Okay, now take a look on this side. Now we're going to define a little bit more. That's good. And I'm also going to give a little bit suggestion to shadow side. Doesn't really need a lot, just a little bit. They're probably good enough. Like that. Maybe a little bit red color over here. That's good enough. And we're gonna leave this to dry a little bit before we come back to do another adjustment. Okay, now we're gonna continue to do some adjustment. And I'm gonna use this soft brush. Use a little bit like a medium load of water. I'm gonna start soften some area over here and the cheek. Maybe I'm gonna use this 1-inch brush. Would be a little bit more efficient. Okay, let's see. Pay attention to the light area compared to the darker area. It's very important. This is how you create the illusion of the structure of the face, which is very important for the lightness. Okay, this moving down a little bit, just looking for the shape. That's good. So I already suggest that. It's good. Now I'm looking for this area also have a shape. I only use the corner of this brush. That's good. And I can soften the shadow over here a little bit, but don't overdo it. Okay, that's good. Now I'm looking for a cleaner brush first. I don't want that brush get the dirty color and in here. So I'm gonna have this also soften this area a little bit. So a little bit soft. That's it. Like that. Now on the mouth, on the lower lip over here, I'm gonna soften that too. actually took away some color from over here. We can add that back. So I'm going to use a smaller brush. I'm going to make this a little clear. Okay, so I can set the red color in. A little brighter red color. Okay, like that. So that's good. So now I'm looking at on this side. I'm going to clear the side of the nose over here, the edge a little bit clear. That's good. And so now you know when you use the small brush, when you use the bigger brush. And that's good. I'm going to clear that a little bit over here, little suggestions. That's good. And this area may be a little bit too clear. I would set a little bit color back in here a little bit later. So also the corner of the eye over here a little bit lighter, like that. That's good. Now this side is okay. That should come in a little bit more, but we'll do that a little bit later. And let's see, I'm going to use this bigger brush. First, I'm going to make this a little bit connected. And second, I'm going to make this a little bit lighter. Is that right? Very simple. Very easy. You need to know when and what you need. Okay, here too. I'm going to leave a little bit light, just use the corner of the big brush. Like this. Looks fine. Lift up a little bit. Like this. Looks fine. And this color looks fine as it is. I may not really need the red color in. Just like this. That'll be fine. Over here, I'm going to make this a little bit softer. Just think about the balance. How you want the balance to be. Yes. Maybe you can show a little bit red color in here. Just the corner, a little red color over here. Just showing the shoulder over here. And that will help. Like this. Okay, now I'm gonna come back to do some adjustment. Maybe start working into the area of the nose. I'm gonna just use the small brush. I'm gonna use the Paul Rubin number 4 round brush because it's just very soft, very good. For this purpose, I'm gonna have this color more connected down over here. Have some transition color here, so that would be good. And on the eye over here, keep thinking about the shape and the transition. I'm gonna have this color a little bit cooler, and yet a little color here, like a soft brown color. That's good, like that. See a little shadow side. I'm going to fill in this area even a little bit darker, like this. In the corner over there, I'm going to have a little bit warmer color, but also a little bit lighter over here. Like that. Now I'm going to have this extended a little bit softer edge. And over here, I'm going to have this just the skin color connected in here. Now that's good. And let's see. And the side of the nose is the time to give a little bit more definition. The side of the nose over here. Just in here. Just a little bit. Add a little bit more. Get a little bit lower. A little bit clear. That's pretty good. The mouth right over here. I'm gonna get this color. A little bit more red. Take a look. Like that. That's good. Take a look at the corner. Okay, now I'm going to use a little bit warmer and also a little bit lighter. I'm going to just take this color and start showing that transition. That's good. Like this. And a little bit darker color under here. Take a look. Like that. That's good. A little lighter color, connect that. Also have a little bit more kind of like greenish color. I'm going to take that in here. Connect over here. That's good. Alright. And now I'm going to take a look at inside the lower lip of the mouth. I'm going to just take this little red color and here. Take a look on this side. Connect it a little bit red color in here. That's good. And a little bit more red color. And edge here. That would be good. Now I'm going to come back to the top of the nose. I'm just get a little red color here on the top. I'm going to soften it, gradually turn into the lighter area. A little bit change as we make quite a bit of difference. I'm going to take this color again and make it a little bit yellow too. And take a look, the shape over here, like this. And actually connect, the shape connect from the side over here. Now this is good and coming along pretty well. Now I'm going to take a look at the forehead. I'm going to take this color, have the little bit softer over here. That's good. Like this. And get a little bit darker color on the top over here. This look a little bit too clear, so I want to make a little bit blur. Now this color come down a little bit. And take a look at the side over here. Now maybe the time to do a little bit dry brush. Like this. Now it's time to take care of the separation between the chin and the neck. First, I'm going to add a little bit red color here first. That's good. And then I'm going to come back to give a little bit darker color underneath. This will be the good color. A pretty dark purple color with red and the blue color. Now is this very crucial? I just need to form this. Like this. Now it's separated. Now at the same time over here, get the same color. Over here, I'm gonna define the edge over here. Let's come down a little bit. Carefully observe. That's good. Now a little turn. Now it's showing maybe a little bit more. Sometimes a little bit here difference. That's good. That's good. Okay. Now pretty good. I'm going to soften this a little bit to showing the shoulder. And also this area has a little bit more kind of green color. So I'm going to take this green color. Good. I'm going to actually overlay it into this area. Nice. And maybe a little bit red in here. Like that. So a little bit red coming up here. Don't have to make it too much detail or complicated on the cloth. That's a little bit softer, like that. Okay, now the painting getting better and better and getting there. Now I'm going to come in over here to make this side of the face over here a little bit darker, so that by having a little bit yellow, kind of brownish colors, this is good. A little bit of this color, make it a little bit lighter. Now take a look right over here. Like that. Now I'm going to extend the color. Like that. maybe over here a little bit softer, a little bit lighter. Just lift up the color a little bit. That's good. We'll come back to do the detail a little bit later. And also inside over here some little eye white, so I'm gonna clear up a little bit over here like that. Suggestions, all about suggestions. Now I'm gonna take a little blue color, now I'm gonna use the blue color to do two things at the same time. First is lift up the color. At the same time I am actually squeeze a little blue color in here into the eye. Okay, now I'm going to make this a little bit lighter like that. That's good. Now this, I'm going to come into the nose over here. The edge has a little bit red color, so this is the time to give a little warm color, just the red. Let's use the tip of the brush. This brush is really good. It's very, can be form a very tippy, very clear. And on the other side, make it a little bit darker, have a little blue color. And on this side, good, a little bit clear, like that. And on the bottom over here, I'm going to have a little bit darker color over here. Like that. That looks good. Now it's the time I'm going to walk into the eye and eyebrows. Okay. I'm going to use this a little smaller brush and make a very dark purple color. Add some water. A little bit red. Okay. It's a cool and warm color mixed together. I don't need that much paint. Okay, that's good. Now we'll take a look on this side first. So after you take care of all the connection, the relationship, and then you're coming into to make the final touch into the detail. That's very easy. Okay, now take a look. Where's the corner of the eye? Right over here. First I'm going to paint the eye first, and then I'm going to do the eyelid. The corner right over here. And then take a look on this side. And the eyebrows right over here. And the eye. Like that. That's good. Okay. take a look on this side. Come back here, take a look at the eyelid. Okay, now I need to come back with a little even sharper brush. So I'm going to use this small Chinese calligraphy brush. And I'm going to fine tune a little bit the shape, the shadow. And first, I'm going to have this color with a little yellow color and red into it. Now it looks a little bit brown color. That's good. First, I'm going to put this color in here and connect that. That's good. Now on this side, this shape wipe around over here. And this looks like a triangle in here, the shadow. Okay, it's good. I'm gonna add a little bit lower eyelid on this side, a little like this. Good. A little bit darker for the upper eyelid. Now take a look on this side. And the lower eyelid right over here. Okay. Now I'm gonna shape it a little bit better. First, I'm gonna clear this. After this, I'm gonna use smaller, a little bit more stiff brush. That's good. Make that a little clear. Maybe it's too light. So now, it's good for now. And I come back to fill in a little bit darker color. And this color also can gradually blend into the side over here. That's good, like that. And this color, that's good. Now also what I like to do, I also have a little bit warm color and from here and coming in, extend this color. Make it a little softer, that's good. Now what I like to do over here, I'm gonna lift up a little bit texture and showing a little bit. Couple line over here. A little bit texture is gonna help. That's good. Now I come back to take a look on this side. Should be a little bit darker. Okay, take a look at that color. Should be this color, a little bit lighter. Don't really need lots of them. So this gonna connect from here, coming down. Like that. That's good. So I have it a little bit, push that a little bit more into the distance compared to this side of the face. So when I do the final touch of the outside of the hair, and it will make it work. Now it's the time to come back over here to give it a little bit shadow. That's good. Soften that a little bit, like that. That's good. Now we're gonna come back to do the fine tune the edge. Let's get the hair color. Let's see. Like this. Over here. That is good. Over here. Let's see. This is fine. Right over here. And now take a look at the side of the face over here. Now it's come in a little bit right over here. So your attention gets from the big connections get smaller and smaller. Like this is the time to look into a little smaller. And let's see. This should be come down a little more. And the chin could come in a little bit. That's just good. Just like her. That's good. Now have some loose here. This. You don't want too much the contrast. The first, on the side of the face over here, I'm gonna have even a little bit darker over here, so connecting to the outside to make it a little bit softer transition. I don't want it to look like too sharp on the edge. Okay, now I'm gonna make this a little bit softer. That's good, much softer. Now the corner of the mouth, now I see that. It needs a little bit help. This come out a little bit. That's good. That help. And also here, I'm gonna make that a little clear. That's good. That's good. Right over here. That's good. A little bit brown color, warm brown color. A little more over here. That. That's good. Now take a look at on this side. It's turning over a little bit more and also have a little green color. So I'm going to take the green color here, right in here. That's good. Now the same green color apply over here too. Same green color apply over here too. A little bit. And on the top of the forehead, I'm going to have a little bit soft transition here. I don't want that to have so sharp. There's a little color extended that make a little bit the form a little bit better. And let's see. And a little bit color. Also a few suggestions, a few lines over here. And this about the forehead. It may be also helpful. Suggest. Open up a little bit and back over here. Remove that. That's good. Now the same thing over here. I don't want that to look so much detail and tedious. That looks fine. Make a little softer. If you use your hot brush, you will create some really rough texture. So sometimes you use a soft brush, sometimes you use hot brush, depends on what you try to accomplish. Yeah, so it looks good. And now I come back here, take a look. This is a little bit too sharp. And let's see. I'm going to use a bigger brush now. To adjust that. I'm going to make this a little come in a little bit more. I think a little bit too much. Now clean that up a little bit. Good. And also soften that a little bit. That's the time. Give it a little bit more. Give a little bit more suggestion. More attention. Now over here I can soften that a little bit. Like this. Now for the background, also the same thing over here. I'm going to add a little blue color. Maybe a little blue, just a little blue color. The present blue, and that's good. And make this slightly, make that a little bit softer. That's good. Okay. Now on this side, I'm going to work on the background. And the top over here, I'm going to make a little bit softer edge. Let it gradually connect to the background over there. So the edges, they're actually design elements. It create a tension. Soften that a little bit, leave that little shape. That's good. And on the back side, I do want a little bit warm color on this side. A little bit like this. My teacher, Gary Kelly, is very good control on the edges and shapes. He's a master. He was my teacher in my graduate school. Okay, that's good. And that's probably a little bit too hard over here. So I'm going to soften that a little bit. Just a little bit. Have some variety. That's good. Some nice design element. And then the painting is finished. And now the necklace. Let's see. Right over here. Okay. That's good. Now I'm gonna lift up a little bit. Color. Use a small brush. Now, make a little sharper. The color, existing color on the neck is already kind of gold, dark goldness colors. So you don't have to lift too much. And you don't have to make it too light because it's still in the shadow side. And then after it dry, I'm going to give it a little bit suggestions, and that will be good. I'm going to use a really sharp calligraphy brush. This, I like this brush. It's so easy. Now I'm going to add a little yellow. It's kind of a little goldish colors. First, I'm going to get a little bit darker color first. Right over here. And the edge. And now add a little bit lighter gold color. And that's good suggestions. And I get a little bit darker color. Right over here. That's good. Now this painting is finished. If you want to have the interactive learning experience inside our Enjoying Art learning community, please come to join us. I will look at the artwork, give you suggestions. Let's learn together. Just use this link There's also a link in the video description. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and turn on notification. See you next time.